What's going on, guys? Young Top Gun here, and in today's video I'm going to be elaborating on a kind of wish list for the next Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So basically, a quick brief introduction about this video. So I have a set of 10 things, around 10 things, that I think will help the next Call of Duty get back on track and get the Call of Duty franchise back up to where they were before. So the previous Call of Duty games haven't been my favorite, and I don't think they've been the community's favorite either. And so this is just kind of a wish list, you could say, for what I think would help bring the Call of Duty franchise back. So the gameplay that you guys are watching right now is Black Ops 2, aka or AN94 gameplay, 70 plus kills. It's an interesting, fun, fast-paced gameplay. Let me know if you guys want to see any other type of gameplays, like sniping gameplays, stuff like that. More creative gameplays, more extreme camping gameplays, and I'll be sure to get that out for you guys. But let's get back to the main topic of this video. And in Call of Duty 2014, I would like sniping to be controlled. I don't want to say completely modified, I don't want to say completely taken out of the game, I just want it controlled. So, if you go into a Black Ops 2 lobby, or a Modern Warfare 2 lobby, or a Modern Warfare 3 lobby, or basically any lobby now, it's basically infested with quick-scoping snipers who really only care about getting sick feeds, and they don't really care about the objective, they don't really care about how many times they die, they don't really care about their stats, they don't care about anything except for just quick-scoping, and then tac inserting, and just dying and doing the same thing over and over. So, I think that this kind of has to be controlled. I quickscope sometimes when I feel like it's when I have a tactical advantage by using quickscoping. I feel like it's a little bit too easy, and I feel like it's been very easy in every single Call of Duty game, except for CoD 4, World at War, and Black Ops. So, I feel like people at Sledgehammer Games need to kind of bring in the reins a little bit with the sniping and make it more realistic. And I understand that Call of Duty is nowhere near a realistic game, but some aspects of it should be realistic. And I feel like the sniping, you shouldn't be able to just sprint around corners as fast as everybody else and just aim down sights as super fast and then kill people in one hit. That's not gonna do it for me, and I feel like that should be changed. Alright, moving on. Dedicated servers. The Call of Duty community was promised dedicated servers by one of the head guys at Infinity Ward's, Mark Rubin. Mark Rubin lied. Mark Rubin kinda sucks. And he promised everybody that there would be dedicated servers on next-gen consoles for Call of Duty Ghosts. That is a big fat lie. This was, I'm assuming, just a publicity stunt so that pre-order sales would go up and more people would buy the game. Obviously, I know that it's about the money, but directly lying to us is kind of a scumbag move, Mark Rubin, you douchebag. So, dedicated servers, I feel like, is a very big thing to helping Call of Duty, to helping Advanced Warfare run very well. Because on dedicated servers, there's reduced lag, there's hardly any lag, actually, and I feel like that's a really big thing in a Call of Duty game because it's all connection-based. The whole multiplayer thing is connection-based. If you have a shitty connection, less of your bullets are going to register and you're going to lose more gunfights. If you have an amazing connection, then you're going to pull host more often and you're going to win more gunfights. Luckily, I'm not going to say very good internet, but I have good internet. I have Fios, and I win gunfights not only because I have a good shot, but because of my internet. And that's kind of unfair to people who live in just like shitty areas and don't have good connection, and that's why I think dedicated servers would be a very good idea. Moving on, we got fast-paced maps and balanced weapons. Fast-paced maps keeps the game interesting, and it makes the game last for more than 2 months. Because if you have fast-paced maps, people are always in the action, people aren't getting bored as easily because you're not sprinting around trying to find everybody. Balanced weapons kind of tie into that because with fast-paced maps, you can't have dominant weapons, and you can't have just people camping with the super powerful weapon that dominates everybody, because then that takes away from the fun aspect of the game. And also, we need underpowered attachments and equipment. let's not focus on equipment and attachments. I don't want none of this target finder bullshit, tracker site stupidityness, whatever that word, I don't even care. Tracker sites, target finder sites are freaking stupid, and they need to be removed for the game. Advanced Warfare takes place in the future, so I'm kind of getting the feeling that we're going to get a lot of futuristic bullshit that's going to be super annoying, and that just needs to be removed from the game. Older Call of Duties did not have all this futuristic tech stupid stuff that makes the game less fun. Like in Black Ops 2, the shock charges, just the freaking shocking dildos that you can throw all over the map. You could stick it on the freaking ceiling and it'd still have the same effect. Like that's stupid and not realistic whatsoever. And I just feel like the real powerfulness should come from the guns, and you shouldn't be losing gunfights just based on attachments and equipment. So let's move on. I feel like the guns need to be balanced, but I also feel like they should include some fun and quirky setups to the guns. So like in Black Ops 2, there was the Kipperus, and the Kipperus wasn't a very good gun, but you could dual wield it, they shot incredibly fast, and it was something fun to do if you got bored with the normal game. Same with the Scorpions. And I just feel like those are weapons that kind of, you know, you're not going to be using it if you're putting your tryhard pants on. But if you want to relax and have a good time, then I feel like some weapons like that should be in the game. Like they had the crossbow, for Christ's sake. Like, who would have thought that there'd be a crossbow? Like, weapons like that are fun to use when you're not trying to get all sweaty. Also, I feel like the upcoming Call of Duty should have something to work for. Like, I want something in a Call of Duty game that's going to make me play 10 days to get it. Like, I know that sounds really crazy to some of you, but to me, I want something to work for. Like, I want cool emblems, I want cool gun camos that I can only get by like doing this achievement that's kind of hard to get for most people. I don't want to have to buy everything and like, oh yeah, you get a sweet camo if you just buy this $2 camo pack in the micro DLC. Like, that's stupid. I want, just put it in the game and make it hard for me to get so that I have something to work for. And every time that I get the urge to play Call of Duty, I'm like, yeah, like I gotta grind out and try to get this thing done so I can get a cool camo. That moves me into my next topic. Get rid of the freaking micro DLC. Nobody wants those stupid camos, and half of them aren't even cool. Half of them are just like boring designs that like, I don't even know who would buy them. Like $2 for just a plain camo, like that's stupid. Just put it in the freaking game. I'm sick of all this micro DLC just shoving down my throat. Like, I'm fine with the DLC packs coming out like every 4 months, so there's a total of, no, coming out every 3 months, so there's a total of 4 in the game's life cycle, where you get like 4 new maps, a new zombies map, and like maybe a weapon. And I'm fine with those. Like, yeah, I'll buy those, but just make sure that I'm not getting plungered by all these stupid micro DLCs. And I feel like downloadable, like having a kill streak as included in the DLC wouldn't be a bad thing. Having other things like that would be having a perk, that'd be pretty cool too. And I just feel like focus more on creating the 4 DLC packs instead of just spamming us with micro DLC the whole time. Also, I want stopping power to return to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I also want Juggernaut to return to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I say this because in Black Ops, when they took out stopping power and Juggernaut, well, Modern Warfare 2 took out Juggernaut, but when they didn't have those 2 perks, the perks kind of got really unbalanced really fast. Because like, let's go to CoD 4. CoD 4 had the best perk balance that I've ever seen in a Call of Duty game. So in our second tier perk, we got basically a cold-blooded perk, so you're not seen by radar, and I don't think you could get shot by helicopters. And so if you want to be stealth, you put on that cold-blooded perk. If you wanted to have extra damage on your weapon, you put on the stopping power perk. And let's say you were sick and tired of getting sniped all the time, put on Juggernaut. And then, yeah, those are your 3 perks. Those are your 3 main perks in all one tier. So you had to pick which one. So in today's Call of Duties, I can just put on off the grid or Ghost and just sit off the UAV for the whole time, put on Cold-Blooded, and just camp in a corner with my tracker sight, and people just run in front of me. Like that, I want perks that promote moving, fast-paced, and I also want perks that are balanced and not just some stupid overpowered perk like toughness. Toughness is one of the most overpowered perks in the game, and you need it to do well in the game. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This is